Welcome in, Janice. Welcome in, Kat. Sorry. Welcome in, Michael. Could you imagine if everybody was just first? Blessings be to you and to me. Oof. Those two are so special. Oof. What's up, little big sis? Welcome in. See, we summoned you. Summoned you. The stickers have powers. The stickers have powers. The stickers have powers. Yeah. I mean, it's all right. I don't know. It's like 84 ounces or something. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's just a little. Welcome in. Do. Yeah, I could probably be a young Dumbledore, for being honest. Harry Potter. I like to think I'm a Hagrid. I probably would be more of a Hagrid if I was anything. Half giant. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, I should not have said that. Should not have said that. Should not have said that. Do. I mean, I don't know if I should show this, but I do have the Elder One. So I might, in fact, be Dumbledore. I can't deny that I might be Dumbledore. I might, in fact, be Dumbledore. Oh, the power. The power. You are, Mukau. You are. We summon you every time. Never leave home without your one close by. As they always say, one's at the ready. Actually, I have two. I have a spare just in case. I know that. You're not supposed to, but I use a dividing spell. I know, Moo. Or not Moo. I can't keep track anymore. No, we're not doing this. Oh, he sees me. He sees me talking on the camera, and he's like, "Oh, it's my time. I have to attack the daddy. I have to be in his presence. Be cute for the camera," he says. Really? Really, Kush? Really, with your owl ears? He's got the most owly cat ears, you guys. Like, for real. If you look at his ears, they're just like owly. Are you an owl? Hoo, 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 hoo. I can't do blessings with him. Buddy, you sound like a very quiet snoring person when you purr. You know this? I really wish I could let you guys hear him purring. Right. I'm gonna do another blessings if Kush gets up. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta show you guys what I'm looking at. Still, I don't know if it's adorable or what. Which way you want to look at it, but I just see this like, oh, you don't want to be on camera? Oh, you don't want to be on camera? You had your owl ears on. God, you're so special, Kush. So special. Don't move. You're getting out of the way of the camera. Got anything to say? Huh? You got anything to say? We're gonna have to put you down, though. You don't like the sound of that, huh? Like, don't say it that way, Daddy. Don't say it that way. Why you gotta say it like that? Come on, we gotta put you down, Kush. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. No, we're not playing the. We're not playing this. We're getting down. There you go, bud. There you go. Now be nice to your sister too. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Sheesh. Welcome, Angelic. All right, it's time for another blessings. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Blessings be to you and to me. Woo. Come on. Forgot my wand was there. I do think it's quite funny when I'm walking around Renaissance festivals and I pull this out and no one else has one. I'm just like, yeah, that's right, bitches. I have the older one. I know, Moo. I know. You should be able to do it. Like, it's bull crap that you haven't been smoking, alright? It's bull crap. Bull crap, I tell you. Blue, don't make me point the elder one at you. Are we gonna have an issue here? Are we gonna have an issue here? Don't make me flick it. Don't make me flick the wand. It's already pointing at you. You know what can happen. But I thought. Sorry, I had to put my dog in check. I wonder how many people threaten their animals by pointing a wand at them. Mine actually responds to when I do it. It's hilarious. If I flick it like that, you know, like she thinks I'm casting spells. It's hilarious. What's funny is I have a staff as well. No, they're never gonna put me in a movie. I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap. They can always afford me. They only put people in movies that they can't afford. That's how movies work. I'm too cheap. Gosh, giddy. Uh-huh. That's what you get, Kush. Just be gangster about it and keep my wand in my beanie. You know? You never know when you might need a wand. You know? You gotta keep it there with you at all times. Don't let muggles know about it, though. The muggles can't know you have a wand. You have to hide it in plain sight. This is just hair. Beautiful, beautiful, luxurious hair. That's what this is. Oh, how muggles don't notice anything. Do 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 do. 7 minutes till 4:20. So you know what time it is. Because it feels like forever since we've done a blessings. Ooh, that's not good, cat. I hope you're okay. You didn't burn yourself, did you? Warm water if you did. Warm water, never cold. Warm water. Well, at least you didn't burn yourself. Blessings be to you and to me. Only your pride, turd, huh? Dang it. My wand has a mind of its own. It took off flying. Sorry about that, everybody. My wand took off flying on me. That's just hair. It's hair, everybody. It's just hair, you see. This is just hair. Luxurious, beautiful hair. That's what this is. No worries, Nathaniel. Welcome in. Pro tip out there to anyone. If you do get burned by oil, grease, if it's hot grease and it splashes you on your skin, warm water to wash off the grease to get it off. You do not use cold water. If you use cold water, you will blister. Warm water and you can avoid the blistering if it's not that bad of a burn. Sometimes it's just too bad to avoid the blistering. But warm water will wash the grease off and it won't make it worse. It's gonna save you a bunch of scarring, trust me. From experience. I know everybody wants to put cold water because you think hot burn cold water equals good, but no, warm water will stop you from blistering and it'll actually make the burn a lot less worse than it can be. You know, like it could be a lot worse if you throw cold water on it. Do. I feel like my wand just keeps going lower and lower. I'm watching this little ball right here to see how far down it gets. I drop a quarter an inch. Slowly, it's going down, down, down. It's going down almost a whole inch now. That's insane how much is going down. Ooh, that sounds delicious, cat. I could do that. I have chili, cheese, and fries. What? I could do that. My poor stomach's like been messed up the last couple days from all the cheese I've been eating. Cheese and milk. Can't help myself. It's delicious. It's not my fault. Yeah, it's gonna fall again. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Sorry, let me pick up the wand before I hurt somebody. An accidental spell casting is not in favor. It happens all the time. 2 minutes to 420. Actually, 1 minute to 420. So we're gonna do blessings and probably a blessings. Hope Sybil's okay. She said she was gonna be in my last live stream in a minute, she said, and then she never showed up. I don't know. Hope she's okay. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. God, freaking muggles. Swear. I like Hermione. Well, I sent her a text message earlier today whenever I went live for my first live stream. And she sent me a message like at like 11 something. And she says, "Good morning. Okay, I'll be there in a bit." And I was like, "Hey, cool beans. Happy 420 from Colorado." Yes! Yes! Potter Puppet Pals are my favorite. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Woo! That's another character voice I could do. Dumbledore! I love it. I love the Potter Puppet Pals. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite like snippets on YouTube I've ever seen. Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldy, 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 Voldemort. Dum dum dum. It might be about a year since I've seen the Potter Puppet Pals, but actually, every now and again, my sister will send me a snippet of it. Of like the ticking, what's that mysterious ticking noise? And I'll crack up and I'll start watching and I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta watch the mysterious ticking noise. I love the Potter Puppet Pals. That's one of my favorite things. Like, it was so much fun when it came out. Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Dumbledore! Oh, I can just picture it. And then he shows up naked. Dumbledore! Yes, 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 and then some yes. Be funny if I got copyrighted for saying Dumbledore like he says it. Oh, the thing. See, that's back when YouTube was actually like awesome. Okay. Videos like that came out. It wasn't like you didn't have videos like like channels like me didn't exist back then. And I understand that, and I'm okay with that. Because YouTube was awesome back then. That's like when we got the llamas with hats, you know? Carl! Carl! You can't stab people, Carl! That kills people! You know, llamas and hats were freaking awesome. Yes, old Greg. Okay, look. Have you seen the Mighty Boosh? Not just the old Greg part, but have you actually watched Mighty Boosh? Yes! Yes! The Mighty Boosh is awesome. That is one thing that I think I could rewatch over and over and over again, and it does not. It's always funny. It's always funny. I'm old Greg. Have you ever drank Bailey's from a show? You know who I liked even maybe more than old Greg? Okay, like I love old Greg. Don't get me wrong. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games? But better than old Greg. Maybe even just maybe better than old Greg. The Crack Fox. Have you ever been to a club where people wee on each other? I love that show. Oh my god, I love that show. Oh. Do you like this? Thank you. Fucking old Greg. Oh, I like the conversation we're having right now. The Mighty Boosh was awesome. The Crack Fox is awesome. It's whenever what's his name? Not Mustache, but God, why can I not remember their names right now? I'm actually very irritated by this. Long-haired one, freaking always dresses in the fancy clothes. You'd assume he's gay. Welcome in, kind of wild. What do you think about my downstairs mix-up? Okay, now I gotta. I'm actually irritated with myself because I can't remember his name. I wish they would make more of the Mighty Boosh, but I don't think like some of the actors might not still be alive. I don't know. Vince is the character's name. Noel Fielding plays the character, but it's the funniest thing in that world. Look up the Crack Fox. You got to. I like Noel Fielding as an actor. You know, he's funny. I've seen him on a few other shows too. He was on that British game show, if you will, Taskmaster. That was funny. That was funny when he was on Taskmaster. That was pretty funny. I think Noel Fielding is the one that plays Old Greg. Do 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 do. Wow, he's been in a lot since then. In the 2015s to 2010s, he was doing a lot. God damn it, I know he was in it. I want to see what he played in it. For crying out loud. There we go. Yeah, he was Old Greg. Noel Fielding played Old Greg. I think he played the Crack Fox too. Was he the Crack Fox or was... Nope, no. Julian Barrett was the Crack Fox. You've got to look up the Crack Fox. You got to go look at it. I'm sorry. You just have to. All right, Kat. I will send you a link to the Crack Fox on YouTube. Like, that's how much I want you to see the Mighty Boosh Crack Fox. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm laughing my ass off because it just started playing. Welcome in, Brother Mike. I'm Old Greg. Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe? Okay, I want to play this so you guys can watch it, but I'm scared I'm gonna get in trouble for playing a video on YouTube. I'm gonna share it to I'm gonna send it to you, Kat, via email. Brother Mike, have you seen the Crack Fox, Mighty Boosh? It's hilarious. I think the Crack Fox I think he might be a little bit funnier than Old Greg. I like Old Greg. Don't get me wrong. I like Old Greg. Do you like this? Thank you. I call this one Bailey's from a shoe. Thank you. I like Old Greg, okay? I like Old Greg, but I think Crack Fox might be funnier than Old Greg. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. I like the Mighty Boosh. I really do like the Mighty Boosh. I've seen every episode probably 3 or 4 times. I don't know how many times I've rewatched the series because you get to the end way too fast. There's not that many like series. I think there's like I mean seasons. There's not that many seasons. Let's see. Is it on Netflix still or was it Hulu? It might have been Hulu. I'm gonna check see if it's on Netflix, and I might have to start watching it again. Hmm. I don't think it's on Netflix. What was it on then? It might have been Hulu. Ah, it was Hulu. Son of a gun. I don't have Hulu anymore. What are you doing in these waters? These are my waters. Like for real, brother Mike. I every time I think about the Mighty Boosh, I want to rewatch the seasons. It's funny from the very first episode to the very last. You know, like I love the Mighty Boosh. You mother like a yes. I like the uh what is the alien's name again? He's just a head with like tentacles. It's hilarious. I don't know. Anyway, the crack fox, man. The crack fox cracks me up every time. I feel like I own a crack fox. Yeah, you're the crack fox. What? I don't know what to do. I can't protect you from the crack fox. He's a crack fox. What am I supposed to do, Blue? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, Blue? I don't know what you want me to do. What you want me to do, Blue? Huh? What you want me to do? Cool beans, Dustin. Was it okay when it got there? Did it survive the trip? No, brother. No, bud. We're not playing this game. I don't want you jumping up right now. What do you think about my downstairs mix-up? I'll ask you again. Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe? I'm old Greg. Good. Cool. Cool. No. I don't want the crack fox on me right now. Dude, will you stop trying to get up on top of my leg? Gosh. You know, I love my cat. I do. I love my cat. But he's a butthead sometimes. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me? Oh. I can't sing it word for word because I haven't seen it in forever, but I love I mean, that's just one episode, though. You know, the old Greg. He's so memorable that you would think he would show up in multiple episodes, but they never brought him back. Same thing with the Crack Fox. He was only in one episode. Was there a sequel? It might have been 2 episodes. But he's still, it's very, like, it's old Greg. Old Greg was super memorable. Kush, what are you doing? No, you're not me. You were doing something you weren't supposed to. I heard you in there, mister. I heard you. And when I fussed you, you jumped down. What were you doing? Hmm? When I fussed you, mister, you jumped down. I heard you jump. No, we're not playing this. You're not jumping on me. No. You're being a bad kitty. You're about to go in the kitty backpack. You hear me? Bad kitty. Oh, blessings be, Brother Daves. 2 coming up. 2 coming up. 2 in a row. You know the rules. You know the rules. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. It's old days. You ever played Hoosier from a shoe? What are you doing fishing in these waters? No, actually, brother, I can see Days being the old Greg version. You know, he's the fisherman of the group. If we are being honest. Blessings be to you and to me. Kush, what are you doing? Don't meow me. We've been over this. You're doing something you're not supposed to. I'm gonna fuss you about it. I call this one old Greg, mother liquor. Blessings be to you and to me. What are you doing in these waters? You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe? I call this one Bailey's in a shoe. Thank you. I know. I love the Mighty Boosh. It was one of my favorite BBC shows to watch. Oh, excuse me. Boop. I booped your head, Kush. Kush. Hey, be nice. What were you eating underneath that chair, Missy? Huh? There should be nothing under that chair for you to eat. What the hell? No. That was not an invitation for you to jump up, mister. Sheesh. You know, fighting with these two, I swear. It's like having toddler and a teenager in the same house. And they both want attention. They both want to play with each other, but they both freaking, like, want to loathe each other, apparently, too. They love and loathe each other. I can yell, too. Yeah, he didn't know I speak cat, just like I speak squirrel. Squeaky squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, wrong lever. He's talking a lot of smack from the front of the bus. Talking a lot of smack from the front of the bus. Here he comes. Yeah, were you talking smack in the front of the bus? I can yell at you too. So demanding. Yes, you are. Tell me no. And then you go attack your sister. Special kitty, man. You're funny, Mike. You're funny. So which one's the teenager? Which one's the toddler? You know? Just joking. I'm just joking. No, we're not playing this game, Kush. Just because I'm sitting here and talking to people on YouTube doesn't mean you can act like a little crackhead and want to come jump up here for cuddles. No. I feel like, okay, have y'all seen that, mix and match? Have y'all seen that chick on, I don't know if it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but she's got an ostrich, and she's like, stop. No. Stop. You know, like she's got to tell it stop all the time. I feel like that's Kush. Kush is the ostrich, and I have to be like, no, all the time to him. Because he's such a bad kitty. He's such a bad kitty. Do 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 do. Pop pop pop. Check, see, because it's weird her not being here. Hope she's all right. So tomorrow I might not have a morning sesh, if I'm being honest. You can offer everybody Baileys from a shoe. That's funny. That's funny, Mike. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me? Thanks for giving me a heads up, though, brother, so I know if you show up as old Greg, we know who it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 boom boom. She's finally eating her food. Special puppy, I swear. Like she's had that food since 8 o'clock this morning when we got up. Right, Dustin? Right? Man, you know, I used to love that show too. Trigger Happy TV. That used to be an awesome, awesome show. You're not gonna eat more than that, just a couple bites. Your brother's weird. I know, I know. I don't know what to do about him either. He's just a bad boy. Ugh. Now I got that song, Do You Love Me? Are you playing your love games with me? It's stuck in my head now. And just that part is like driving me nuts. Oh. Well, I have somebody that's gonna have me drive to the dispensary tomorrow to get some blessings. I see that in a lot of rooms. They got tons and tons of mods, and I'm just like, yeah, no. I like having only a small handful of mods. That's funny, brother Mike. Eh, don't go right in front of me and start scratching on the wall. What you doing? Meow, meow, meow. You got issues, kitty cat. Gosh. I mean, there's always people coming in here and they always ask me, "Can you make me a mod?" I'm like, "No, you know, like I make my mods when I feel comfortable making them a mod. You know, like it's not just it, it's not just like I have people in here that I'm going like, "Oh yeah, you're a mod, you're a mod, you're a mod, you're a mod." No, I've got people that I talk to outside of YouTube, and I'm very comfortable with them as being mods because they've you know they've proven to me outside of this platform that they're trustworthy to be a mod. And there's so many people that jump in the chat and they're like, "Can I be a mod?" And that instantly that triggers me to think they're a troll because they're asking me to be a mod. No, I believe that, brother Mike, again, which is why I trust the people that I have as my mods. See, that's messed up. I should be the only one that should be allowed to hide someone from my room. You know? Like, as a moderator, you have the capabilities of putting somebody in timeout, okay, and then hiding them in the chat. Buddy, I said no. I said no. I said no. We're not playing this game tonight. You use your claws way too much. Down. Such a bad cat. But no, like I feel like I should be able to the only one that should be able to hide somebody from my channel. You know, like if they're being stupid in the chat, yes. My moderator should have the capabilities of you know, policing the chat, if you will. Keeping people in line to make sure they're just like chatting with what's involved in the chat and not of their own malicious agenda. Like, you should never see a certain person, and I'm not even gonna name names, but you're never gonna see them telling you that their name's a certain something ever again in my chat if I'm correct about what I've done, because I have permanently hid them from my channel. Because I was over it, you know. I'm done with the trolls. If somebody responds to you, hello, so what if they got your name wrong or spelled wrong or whatever? Whoop the F and do. You know how many times people call me Owen and stupid stuff like that? I'm just like, oh, ha ha ha, whatever. But handled that. So I apologize, Brother Mike. Yeah, Owen's big purple bus. Or yeah, and maybe in that case it'd be Owen's big Whirple bus. A P almost looks like a D. You know, it's an upside down D. Upside down backwards D. But yeah, no, I mean it is what it is. It's dumb. You know, like people come in all the time into my chat and they're like, "What's up, Odin? What's up, Odin?" And I don't go, "It's Odin's big purple bus. That's the name of my channel." No, you know, that's rude as F. That's so effing rude. Somebody took the time to say hi to me. Doesn't matter how big or small the channel is. Thank you for saying hi to me. You recognize me as a channel, as a person. You know, thank you for saying hi. So what if you said Odin, Odin's big purple bus, Odin's OBPB? You know, like you said hi to me, you know? Welcome in. But like there's so many channels. They don't give you the time of day no matter how big or small you are. So what if they say your name, one part of it or all of it? It's not Mike, it's scratching with Riz. Hello, Amy Mead. Yeah, no. Hey, look, I like when you do that. It highlights my name. Look at that. It's all pretty and highlighted. Look at that. I'm special. Ooh, I'm special. I got a highlighted hello from Amy Mead. But no, like, I don't know. I thought that was just the rudest thing in the world to have an issue that even though somebody told you hi, it wasn't good enough because they didn't pronounce your full name or something. Like, what? Are you kidding me? That's That to me was just, that was rude, and it was said way too many times in my channel, in my chat, where she would snap back at people, and I was like, nah, dude, I've had enough. I've had enough. I think you got it a little bit wrong there, Nathaniel. It would be Owen's pig burple pus. Ooh, it sounds nasty. I mean, brother, you're just shortening your last name. Am I not, like, is this not the reason why it's scratching with Riz? Your last name's Rizzo? That's why I would believe you'd be scratching with Riz. I know that now that's supposedly that is like a new like slang term for whatever the youth is nowadays or whatever. I can't keep up with the stupid street slangs. Yeah, because nobody knew what it meant. Nobody knew what it meant. I still don't know what it technically means because I've never actually Googled it. I'm just like, whatever. I hear kids say the stupid crap, and I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. If I'm old, I'm old. I say cool beans and freaking tubular and stuff like that, like I don't care. Like we were saying yikes and stuff like that. You were saying in your live stream earlier, some people said nobody says yikes anymore. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And then I was like, I'm more of like a pinky in the brain. Nerf. That's funny, Mike. Well, I've never Googled it, so ha 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 ha. Guess I got it. What's up? I don't know what it is, but what? uh, I think it's hilarious. It's probably the same meaning as like saying you got game or whatever, from back in the day. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. The new slang terms. Nerf. What we go do tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Nerf. I like Pinky. It's Pinky and the brain, 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 brain. Yo, Kush. Do you need to go in the kitty backpack? Like, seriously, bud. I just keep seeing you go straight to attack your sister. We can put you in the kitty backpack for a while. Dude, stop just coming right in front of me and scratching on the wall. You got 3 scratch posts back there and a freaking scratch pad. You got an itching unicorn thing or whatever you want to call that. You horse, whatever thing. Ow, Blue. I don't know what to do. I'm about to put him in the kitty backpack. That's what I'm about to do. Sheesh. That's like, okay. That's like when back in the day when people used to say, you've got it. What's it? I don't know, but you've got it. Hollywood, that's how they used to feel like about certain people. Okay, 1 second. I gotta put him in a kitty backpack. Here we go. In we go, bud. In we go. Yeah, you're being a douche. You're being a douche. No, you're gonna stay in there for a while. Calm down. You calm your little titons down. calm those titolas down, and then you can come out. And you, hey, go play. All right. Kush is now in Space Joe. Yeah, that crack is definitely on Cat. I mean, I know for a fact. He's got space crack or something, I guess. I don't know. He's got the good stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nice, brother Mike. I left my sand art table on overnight for like 16 hours, and I think I got like 300 views. My shirt? The Fellowship of the Ring? The Friendship of the Ring? It's the Eye of Sauron holding hands with the ring, the one ring to rule them all. Because they're the best friends in the world. Blue. That's enough. That's people that's far away from you. That has nothing to do with you. Just 400 more times and you'll be there you need to be, huh? I feel that, brother Mike. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Look, at least you only got to get 1,000 watch hours to be where you need to be. That's all I'm saying, brother. 1,000's gonna go by in no time. You're gonna realize, like, holy cow, that was quick. I got 1,000 watch hours. I get anywhere from I don't know. It depends. I don't really look at the watch hours anymore now from my live streams. Uh, I think anywhere from like 30 to 40 watch hours a live stream, depending on how long I'm live and how many people come in and interact. And I do 2 a day, so I get about 60 hours a day. You know, and I mean, it adds up really fast. Thousands only. I mean, 2 would be 120. So 2 days for 120 watch hours. 20 days? You know, 20 days to get 1,000 watch hours if you do 2 live streams a day at 30 watch hours a live stream. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I wanted my channel coin because I saw everybody else having their channel coins being like featured on other people's scratch channels and stuff, you know. And I was like, man, that must be awesome because I had a couple channel coins that I was gifted or I purchased or you know somebody traded with me already, you know, like Brother Days and Scratching had Miss Money's dog tags sent to me because I didn't have a scratch tool. I was using a yes and no coin or a old Bitcoin. But I saw everybody's else is having their channel coin being used and you know featured on their channel like, oh, I won so and so much with so and so's channel coin, and I was like, wow, I want my own channel coin. So I just went ahead and I saved up the money and I did it. I designed my coin. I worked with them and I got it to where I wanted it. And then, I mean, I did it really fast. Thinking back now, I could have made it better. Like, I feel like I could have had the doors swung open and me standing in the doors like a little cartoon, big bearded cartoon guy, going, blessings be. Standing out the door or something, or standing out the window on the other side or something. I don't know. I don't know. But then you wouldn't be able to see Odin's big purple bus on the side. I, there's things that I don't know. Like I feel like I could have made it better, but it is what it is. Also, brother Mike, I wasn't thinking about not making it once I made my channel coin. Once I made my channel coin, I felt legit. Like I felt like a legit channel. And I know it didn't. The coin itself didn't make me a legit channel. Me posting content all the time and putting in the hours and putting in the work, that makes me a legit channel. Okay. I am, in fact, a YouTuber. Even when I'm only doing these kind of like content, streams where I'm just sitting talking to the camera, smoking, token, and having a fun time. Even when it's just this, I am still, in fact, a YouTuber. I do this for a living. It is what it is. They're not painted per se, but they were decals. I was working at what was I working? I was working at a dispensary, and I went to a dollar store or something at the time, and they were putting up the Minions movie or whatever, to put that up in their store or something like that. It was like, I don't know if it was the Minions movie or if it was the the original Despicable Me. It might have been one of those. I can't remember whatever one was coming out in 2020, or around 2020, because it might not have been right then and there. But anyway, those decals were supposed to be part of this like display for for that movie when it came out. And I asked them, I was like, "What are y'all doing with these these decal sticker things?" And they said, "Oh, well, we're supposed to put it on this little board right here and stick them up, but we're not doing that. We're just gonna put these movies up on the counter." And I said, "Well, can I buy those?" They said, "Well, you can have them if you want them." And I was like, "Yeah, I want them." So they gave me these decals, and it's like it's a roll. You could roll it out, and it had different minions and different little like minion things that they could play around with or whatever. So I slapped a bunch of minions on the back of my bus, but they are actually in fact on the back of my bus. That is legit, true, 100%. I have 3 minions on the back of my bus. I was gonna go like all out and put like rocket ships and like stars and stuff, and I still want to do it. I just haven't had the funds to be able to buy all the decals and everything or the paint and go out there and paint it properly because I don't want to paint it with something that's gonna wash off. If I do it, I want to do it right. Excuse me. And in order to do it right, I would have to buy like metal oil-based paint and be able to do different colors, and I would need several different colors to get like I'm at bare minimum the basic colors. So you're looking at like 4 or 5 different tubes of oil-based paint, and I have a 40-foot bus, so I'd probably want to get like 4 or 5 little cans of oil paint and to be able to paint and go to town with a brush or whatever. But I kind of want to put the planets and rocket ships and like stars and stuff like that, like after the Magic School Bus. You know how Miss Frizzle's bus was always decked out with stars and planets and stuff? That's literally why the front of my bus says Wahoo. The Minions just kind of came about because I like the Minions. I do like the Minions, and I was able to get those decals, and I slapped them on the back. I was like, hell yeah! Now my bus got some Minions. But I think it'd be cool to I want to deck the whole bus to look like the Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bus. The only difference is mine is purple and hers was yellow. Can't really live in a yellow bus. Nobody wants to see a yellow school bus parked in their property, you know? So I chose to go purple because, hell, my grandma had a pink house when we were kids. When I was a kid, my grandma wanted a different colored house, you know? So my grandpa painted her house pink. Like, not bright pink, but like a pastel pink, kind of. And we lived in a pink house. It's the only pink house in Galliano. And I mean, after the years, I think they eventually painted over it or something. You know, they painted over the pink. But I remember living in a pink house when I was growing up. So yeah, I mean I'm not a huge fan of the color pink. You know, like I like all the colors as an artist. I like all the colors, but purple is my favorite color. So I was like, you know what? It's my bus. I want to paint it the color I want. And I had to settle on this purple because that was the darkest the person could get it at the hardware store when I was trying to get paint. She couldn't mix it any darker for some reason. Like she couldn't get it to go any darker. And I tried, but it came out this lilac purple. I wanted it to be something like this, you know, a little bit more royal purple. See, Amy? See? My grandma liked pink, you know? So my grandpa painted the whole house pink. We lived in the only pink house in the neighborhood, you know? But that showed me that if you own your house, like if it's yours, you could do whatever you want with it. That you could do whatever you want with it, you know? It's your house. We were free to have a different colored house where that wasn't normal, you know? So what? We didn't care. We might have been poor, but my grandpa, you know, he had a social security after working for the what's it called? Uh waste disposal now it's called, I think. There used to be other names for it. He was a garbage man, you know. My grandfather was a garbage man. It is what it is. Odin's little pink house. I mean, it was a 3 bedroom house. My grandma was okay. You know, my grandpa and my grandma had this little house together. You know, like it wasn't much, but it was it had 2 little bedrooms and a master bedroom. We turned one of the bedrooms into a pantry, and it had a decent little kitchen. But it wasn't that big either, though. You know, like it was still in Louisiana. It wasn't that huge. Tiny bathroom, 1 bathroom, 2 small bedrooms, and a master bedroom. Little hall. I could still probably draw this house. Like I can still remember so many details about this house. It's not even funny. How the cabinets wrapped the wall to the sink, you know, and there was a window over the sink. There was a door on this side, right where we had the telephone on the wall with the cord that went to the other end of the house, you know, and it was the rotary style phone. There was one freezer, stand-up freezer on this side, and a fridge on the other side facing it. Oval table, small little grandfather clock on the top of the table. My grandma had this old stove, you know, it was a gas stove, and it had like the storage spot for pots and pans on the side. It's a freaking awesome old house. Brother Mike, nothing wrong with that. I've stayed in my car more times than I care to, admit, if I'm being honest. I literally have my car set up right now that I can go sleep in my car if I need to. I have a car cot that I can lay out across the front and back seat, and it literally goes all the way across to the dashboard to the back, like back headrest. And then on top of that, I've got an air mattress, a single person air mattress, and I have a small cigarette lighter plug-in fan, like air blower that I can blow up the mattress with. And I have it set up to where I can sleep in my car comfortably, actually quite comfortably on that little air mattress and car cot. And if it gets too cold, I have a heater that I can turn on, a little Mr. Buddy heater. I also have a candle ceramic heater. I have it set up to where there's solar power in the back window and a battery bank in the trunk, so where I can plug in a power inverter if necessary and have power to charge my phone or watch TV or something like that. Like I have it truly set up to be able to live out of if necessary. And I did multiple times when I was door dashing. That was my hotel room. I was like, it costs anywhere from $60 to $100 a night for a hotel room. I make about $75 a day. So, do I spend 3/4 of my earnings for the day on a hotel room to sleep for 6 hours to get back up and make 3/4, like keep going? Or do I set up the car to be able to sleep in it and just sleep on the street somewhere, park free parking, set it up, sleep, and then get up in the next morning and do it again, and make 100% of my money and keep 100% of my money? And that's how I got my free strider, because I was dedicated, very dedicated. I miss watching Bear in the Big Blue House and Blue's Clues, and there were so many things back in the day. TV was just better. TV was just better. Let's see. Oh, since there's only two people here, Brother Mike and Amy Mead. I was wondering. Oh, no, there's only one person, so alright, it's not just me. Whatever, Blue. Why are you so special? Hmm? Why are you so special? I mean, hell, Brother Mike, when I lived in Texas, I stayed in my Lincoln Town Car. Like big time. I used to hang a blanket up between the front seat and the back seat. And the back seat was so spacious and wide that I could lay down in the back seat with I set it up with a blanket and pillow and like a mattress type situation on the back seat of that car. And I had a little cooler set up for drinks and snacks and stuff like that. And I lived out of that car for a little while. It was intense. I had little fans. You see Beetle Duck? Yeah, Beetle Duck's up there. Doesn't he just stare at you? What, Blue? Oh my goodness. What? She's looking at me like, you understand what I want? Those, though? LOL. Oh, yes, yes, those eyes. Yes. He stares at you. You threw me off there for a second. I was like, those though. Huh. Oh. Sometimes I wonder. Ooh. What's in a wonder ball? Sorry. Sorry. Don't feel bad. I can't talk half the time, or read, or write. Not that I don't know how. I just fail to do it. Fail to do it right. I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes. I'll be sitting here trying to talk, and I'll be like, I know what word I'm trying to say. Why can't I say this word? And it's usually whenever there's like a word that I want to say because it means it means perfectly what I'm trying to convey across, in the conversation, but I can't remember that word and I can't describe what I'm trying to say. That's the worst. There's a word that will describe exactly what you're trying to get across in the conversation, but for some reason you can't remember it. Oh yeah, brother Mike? Were they good emails or bad? Yeah, usually somebody will ask me, they'll be like, we'll describe what you trying to say. What are you trying to say? And I'm like, if I can describe what I was trying to say, I wouldn't have to do something. I'm trying to say, bro. Ah, cool beans, cool beans. Blessings be to you and to me. I know I try to do my best showing up when I can. It's really hard to keep up with all the different scratch channels. We all know there's so many of them out there, okay? And I say this all the time. I don't expect everyone to show up to every single live stream that I do every single time. But if you can't show up ever, like ever, then don't expect me to show up to yours. Don't expect me to ever show up to your stuff if you never show up to my stuff. If you don't ever comment on my videos, you don't ever show up on my videos. And I 1000% agree with you, brother Mike. I try my best. I might not catch your videos right when they come out. YouTube also doesn't tell me a lot of times right when people's things come out. I get to see it the next day. And I'm just like, well, okay, hi, watching now, I know you've seen that comment from me plenty of times. I'm like, hi, watching now. As always, blessings be. Because YouTube, for some reason, hates me. It will kick me out, won't let me into live streams. It'll kick my mods out. It'll kick people out of my room, take away memberships, all this crap. But for the channels that I do like, I do try to show support. And if people show me support, I try to show support at all. You're funny, Amy Mead. You're funny. No, I've had other channels that no, this really ticked me off, and I'm not gonna name any names, but I've had channels that they would post content, and I would comment on their posts. I would hit the like button. They would go live, and I would try to show up whenever they go live. And a lot of times they would go live when it was inconvenient for me to show up because I was working a lot. Doesn't matter. But I tried whenever I could. Those channels would tell me I was ungrateful and I did not show support at all. I was very unsupportive, and I never, ever returned the same amount of support that they showed me. And that hit a button. I'm sorry. That really makes me mad because just because I can't afford to send like hundreds of dollars every day or whatever, just because I can't afford to buy memberships to 12, 13 different channels makes me like a bad person and I'm ungrateful and I don't show support and this and that. That struck a nerve. That struck a nerve. Because I try to show support by showing up, hitting that like button, commenting on the video. And that's the only support that I truly ever want from people. Like I put out there that if you guys want to see, if anybody wants to sponsor a session, cool beans, because I can't afford to go out and buy tickets and stuff like that. It is what it is. I don't expect anyone to sponsor sessions. I don't expect anyone to send super chats. I don't expect anyone to give gifted memberships. Now, I do try to make prizes like goodie boxes for incentive to get gifted memberships and super chats and stuff like that. Yes, brother Mike. Yes, yes. The only thing that I've ever truly asked anyone for on my channel is to hit the like button when you come in the room. Comment, if you feel like commenting, you don't have to. Even when you're in the bushes, I appreciate people in the bushes because it's still giving me views, which is what YouTube wants. I do appreciate anybody that sponsors a video or sends a super chat or does a gifted membership or any of that cool stuff. And I try to shout anyone and everyone out that does stuff like that. I don't think there's been a time that's gone by that there's been a super chat on my channel or a gifted membership or a cash app or whatever that I haven't said thank you so much right then and there when it happened to the person that gave it to me. You know, what I don't understand. What am I doing wrong at that point to be told that I was ungrateful and I've never shown support and this and that? Like when I did in fact show up on that channel's videos whenever they would post them, and then they I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna get into it because there's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of negativity, and I don't want to get in that boat right now. But I made it very clear, at least I thought I did, about anytime somebody sponsored a video or, sponsored a session or anything like that, that from now on, I'm going to be like the big channels. If you sponsor a session, you're going to get a shout out. Shout out to today's sponsor of the sesh, or shout out to today's sponsor of the video. So-and-so sponsored today's video. That's what the bigger channels do. If you go to AR Platinum's channel, when he gets a sponsor for a video, he says, shout out to today's sponsor. And that's all they get. They don't get half of his winnings from whatever tickets he buys. No, that goes to fund his channel, because that's how channels grow and continue to grow. So I feel like that's what I'm going to do from now on. And I thought I was living up to my end of the bargain for sponsored videos and sessions, but apparently I was not. But again, I tell everybody whenever if they want to sponsor a video or whatever, I will shout you out for sponsoring the video. And after that, I don't know what else to do, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Just, get on the floor and start like making an overdramatic thank you gesture scene for someone sponsoring a video or whatever. Send a billion text messages out to people I don't really know and tell them that person sponsored videos. Whoa, look at it. Brother Mike shouting people out. Look at that. Whoa. There you go. I don't know who that person is, though, Brother Mike. Who is that person? You sure they're such a great supporter? I don't think I've ever even seen them in my chat, brother. Oh, look at Amy. Hi, Amy Mead. Look at you right there. I didn't see you there. See, I bribe people for likes with wonky bars and freeze-dried fruit and stuff. You know, like I send out like stuff that makes them go like, "Damn, that was delicious," so that they tell people about it. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. I'm like the reverse pedophile. I go after adults with candy, you know? Like I try to get adults to come into my big purple bus with candy. Does that make me a bad person? It's nothing sexual. It's literally just to hang out. But I'm always trying to get like adults with freeze dried candy, freeze dried ice cream, freeze dried fruit, or wonky bars. I literally have candy in my big purple bus for adults. I don't understand if I'm a bad person or not. If that I feel like I'm in a gray area because I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not trying to break the law. But like I have candy and I offer it to adults in my big purple bus in hopes of having a hangout sesh with a friend. I I mean I'm joking, but at the same time I'm not, you know? I'm like the reverse pedo. I don't go after kids, I go after adults. And it's not sexual. It's literally just friendship and I offer candy and freeze dried fruit and ice cream. It feels like semi wrong though. I don't know. My nose itches. I wonder if I'm gonna get in trouble for that comment from YouTube. Can't monetize that video. He said he's a reverse pedo. Well, I mean, I'd rather be too much than too little. There's more of me than you might need, but never enough that you don't have enough. You know, like you're gonna get enough of me. Promise, you're gonna get sick of me at some point. It happens. Which is where the candy comes in, you know, so I can get adults to come into the big purple bus. Like, you want to come hang on the big purple bus? And they're like, no, no, I'm good. But I got candy, and I got freeze dried candy. Have you ever had freeze dried candy? And you're like, no. I said, oh, you gotta come in and try freeze dried candy. You know, you just gotta come inside and try freeze dried candy. And then the next thing you know, we're hanging out by the freeze dryer, and I'm telling them about the freeze dryer, and they're trying freeze dried candy. I swear that's not me. That's the next door neighbor cutting something out there, and it might be the cheese, but it sounds like it's a lot more than cheese. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Right, Amy? See, it's worth it. It's working. Woo! Woo! We doing what our parents told us never to do. You're gonna get in the big purple bus with a stranger because it's got candy. But if you never talk to strangers, how you make friends? Yeah, yeah, brother Mike. I feel like that's how every exorcism actually goes nowadays. You're welcome to come, Jay. You're welcome to come in the bus and try some of my candy. I got freeze dried ice cream and freeze dried fruit, and I got wonky bars, and I got freeze dried candy too. I give tours. I also have other goodies. By the way, Amy Mead, I have your coin and strawberry put to the side. Whenever you're ready for it, just let me know. Well, yeah, Amy. What do you think? You think I got a cute dog and a cute cat just because? Come on. What are you talking about duffel bag? We're not talking about the duffel bag. Don't think about the duffel bag. Right? Right? It sounds like a great time to me. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If some dude that looked like me was like, "Hey man, you want to come into this bus with me and try some freeze dried candy and smoke a doobie?" I'd be like, "Yeah, man. I think I can go on your bus and try some freeze dried candy and smoke a doobie." I wouldn't hesitate. I'd be like, I've actually done it before. I wouldn't hesitate. I mean, hell, I ask myself every day to come inside and smoke a doobie, and I do it. It's it's just, sometimes you gotta ask yourself out on a little doobie date, Hey, Odin. Yes, Odin. You wanna go for a doobie date? Oh, you know I want a doobie date. Let's go. Let's go. And yes, I do in fact do that side to side talking to myself. It's weird, but it's funny. And if anybody ever sees me do it, I laugh because they laugh, and it's hilarious. I just had that song. I just had that song. Who's it that sings it? Is it Brooks and Dunn or is it's a country song? I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. Well, mine would be you start walking my way, I'll start walking yours. I got the bag of grass, and we get high as doors. I don't know. I'd make something else up like that, something stupid about meeting in the middle to get high. We'll meet in the middle and get high. We'll gain a lot of grass, cause we'll burn a little slower. Zigzags rolling up when we smoke like a stoner or something. I don't know. I would come up with something stupid. That's all I know. If I actually sat down and took time to write lyrics to it, but yeah. I mean, for real. Brother Mike, what are the odds of two killers on the same bus at the same time? I mean, very unlikely. Very unlikely. I am, in fact, a serial killer. You guys know this. I really like Honey Nut Cheerios. Tricks are good. I do love Fruity Pebbles. I will kill a bag of Fruity Pebbles like it's nothing, okay? Don't get me started on Apple Jacks, Lucky Charms. I mean, the list goes on and on. I have killed so many bags of cereal that I just. But you are right. What are the odds of two killers on the bus at the same time? I mean, snap, crackle, and pop. You damn right about that. I turned them into Rice Krispie treats. How you like them apples? Right? Hey, what's funny? I think I got a video short about that on my channel. I did one for TikTok before where I said I was a serial killer and it showed me devour a bowl of cereal. Just at least I want to do that again. I think that'd be a funny video, devouring a bowl of cereal and being a serial killer. I do want to go like that as a I wanted to do that for Halloween, but I was told that's too much. Have like boxes of cereal with like cereal spewing out of them and spoons attached to my body. Goes a serial killer. I just think it'd be funny. Gotta watch who you tell these jokes to, though, because, you know, some people can't take a joke. Hey, you know, that was delicious, okay? That's all I'm saying, Amy and Jay. That wonky bar was delicious. Did I get stupid high? No, because I got too high of a tolerance. If I could have eaten it all in one go, um, without having to eat it like spaced out through the night, you know, if I could have eaten it all in one go, I might have felt a little bit of something. But that was a lot of chocolate. That was a lot of chocolate in that quadruple XL wonky bar. That thing was huge. But I am a wonky bar killer too. You are right about that. I'm not just a serial killer. I have progressed onto wonky bars. I will say this. I don't know if I could do competitive eating like some of those other channels that I see out there because it makes me kind of sick watching them. I do still watch it, the channels that eat like super big meals, but I know I can't eat a huge like portion of food. No, Amy Mead. Mm, mm. I'll make you your own, but I'm not sharing. I know they say sharing is caring, but I've learned that Karen's a horrible person, and I don't I don't want to be a Karen. So I'm sorry, Amy me, but I'm not sharing because I don't want to be a Karen. Okay, I will make you your own, and you can have your own. I will eat mine, you eat yours, and then we're both good people. I feel like that could be a funny joke in a bit. They say sharing is caring, but I don't want to be a bitch. Actually, Amy me, that channel quit supporting me. It is what it is. I eat 3 full meals usually each day and snacks in between. It's really hard. I'm a big dude. It's hard not to eat throughout the day. It is what it is, Amy Mead. When another channel quit supporting me, they quit supporting me too. So I don't care anymore. My true supporters are still here. I am very, very okay with, you know, like the people that stayed supporting me and didn't turn on me because a certain person started saying a bunch of crap about me. But it is what it is. Their loss, not mine. Yep, there's a reason why I don't talk in the group chat anymore, brother Mike. I love you guys, you know, but I don't talk in the group chat anymore because a certain person showed their true colors. And yeah, it is what it is. Oh, Blue, stop. That's people down there. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, Blue. Calm down. No worries, brother Mike. Amy Meat says hello, Blue. Blue says hello. You said hello. She heard you. Why you gotta look all crazy eyed at the front of the bus? Weirdo. pimple on my chin. Look, right there. See it right there? Pimple right there on my chin. No, you're good, Amy Mead. I'm not down. We're all right. Hi, maybe, Brother Mike. Maybe. But I know the person that we're talking about, without naming any names, because I don't want to be stupid about it. They haven't showed up to a single one of my videos or live streams or anything like that since that day. I pop them. I do not let them stay. I know they say you're not supposed to pop pimples, but when I pop them, they go away. I don't have pimple face going on. I get pimples every now and again, like on my nose and stuff. And if I let them stay, they hurt. So I pop them real quick. Pop. It's one quick, like, ow, and then it's gone, and then it goes away. And I try to see what I'm eating that's wrong. But yeah, no, like, I don't have to name any names. If this person hears what I'm saying and gets mad about it, then, I mean, I guess if the shoe fits, wear it. I say this all the time. But that channel has not... right, Brother Mike? It's weird. And I get pimples on my back, my arms, my legs, like, I get pimples all over the place. It's weird. My dad was like that, too. He had body acne. And I was always told that after puberty, pimples would stop, and that was a lie. That was the first time they lied to me as a child. Started getting pimples at like I don't know, it was like 11, I think, or something. You wrote a book, but nobody wanted to read it. Did you put interactive popples in there, pimples to pop? Little popples. You got to put interactive popples to get people interested in like poppable pimples inside the book. Yeah, I bet it was, Brother Mike. I bet it was. uh, Are you good, Blue? You're going to town on yourself right there. Sheesh. Really? You're a special dog. You're a special dog. I've got 3 people here. You're funny, Mike. You're funny. You're funny. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't want to like use my autism as an excuse, but I can only take so much of certain things being said to me before I snap and say something back. And I know it's contagious, Amy Mead. I know it's contagious. I can't help it. I make myself. You're again. But yeah, I started. I don't know. I started doing the same thing that Brother Mike's doing. Calling people out on their bull crap, and I lost quite a few subscribers. I believe actually. Well, I don't know if they quit subscribing to my channel, but they quit supporting me. They don't show up in the videos. They don't show up in my live streams anymore. They might be in the bushes, maybe, I don't know. But they definitely don't comment on my stuff anymore. This channel used to be a huge supporter of mine. But because I got mad at the Postal Service one day, they don't support me anymore. Because I got mad at the Postal Service for messing up my packages when they send them out multiple times. That channel quit supporting me. At least that was the last day that I seen them comment on anything. So I started doing the same. I quit supporting those channels that don't support me. Because I understand, I have my days where, like Brother Mike has sent me an email too. We've had discussions about this on the outside of YouTube. I've had days where I shouldn't have went live. I should not have went live some of those days, and I regret going live. I've deleted those live streams because I didn't want to leave those up. My channel's not about that. But like I mean, I've talked about my condition on multiple occasions. Like I do suffer from bipolar depression. I have PTSD, OCD, and I've got other sensory issues and stuff like that, and I have bad days. There are times where I shouldn't go live. On the bad days, I should not go live. Luckily, they're not as many as there used to be when I was younger. I used to have very bad days all the time, and I mean bad days. Lately, it's not so bad. Like I have bad days here and there, and on those days, I probably should not go live with you guys and let the negativity spread. 'Cause that's just what happens. But I also don't want to be fake with you guys. If I'm live on a bad day and, I say something that upsets people, yeah, no, brother Mike, there's a channel that you support, or there's a few channels that you still support that I don't support, but it is what it is. Again, I'm not going to tell you who to support. You can make your own choices of who to support. That we're all adults. I try to warn people about other channels But there is a channel that you support because they show up to your live streams. They show up for you, and it is what it is. You know that, so be it. But there is a channel that you support that's huge like that, and has never shown up to anything that I do. I'm not good enough. I was never good enough to be known, and I don't know if it's because I smoke marijuanas or what. But the only time that channel has ever told me hi is in your live stream or somebody else's live stream that they can show up to because they're trying to save face in front of everybody else to act like they're still a good channel. But if I was a young chick with tits, they'd have been all over my channel. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to name any names, but you're never going to see that coin on my channel. You're never going to hear me mention that channel. You're never gonna see none of that because no, sorry. I used to show up to that channel's live streams. I would show up to that channel's videos. And in their chat during the live stream, they would reply to every person other than me. Like everybody else got a hi, everybody else can get like their comments read or whatever, you know, but not this guy. And I was told by so many channels that this channel was a great channel, you know, like I really need to check this channel out. And it didn't feel that way for me. It didn't feel that way for me. I felt love on a lot of the other channels out in the communities, you know. There was a lot of other scratch channels that I would go into their live streams and talk in the comments, you know, and they would comment back, and it was fun, you know. I felt like I was in a group, in a community that accepted me. But that channel, and there's a few channels like that too, that you go in their streams and they can't acknowledge you. Oh, I believe that, Mike. I believe that. I have a lot of channels that I like that are not scratch off channels. You know, not every channel I watch is scratching. Like, contrary to what people believe, I'm not addicted to scratch cards. You know, I scratch for the channel because people seem to like seeing scratch cards. That's what I get most views on, is when I do scratch cards. That's the only reason why I go buy scratch cards for the freaking channel. But contrary to what people believe, you know, I'm not like this super huge gambler and like addicted to it. I play the cards. I like playing them. Yes, I like scratching scratch cards. It's fun. It is. But like, have you seen me go buy scratch cards today? Have you seen me scratch off anything in the last couple days? No, because one, I can't afford them. I have to spend my money on other things. If I was addicted to scratch cards, I'd be spending my money just on scratch cards. Because I have money right now that I could spend on scratch cards. But if I spend that money on scratch cards, I'm not going to have rent. That's not good. That's no bueno. But, you know, like that it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. I quit going to that channel's live streams or videos or any of that stuff. I just, I don't know, man. I've lost a lot of support over the last couple months because of me not supporting those snake in the grass channels, if you will. Or when I flipped on that other channel, I'm not gonna name names because it's not worth it. You know, I'm not gonna put that out there. When I finally had enough of somebody telling me that I was disrespectful and ungrateful and I didn't support their channel, and they were sending me like money for tickets every single day. Why are you sending me money for tickets every single day if I'm such a horrible like person? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. What was the whole purpose behind that whole situation? I just literally don't understand it. The only thing that I could see from that whole situation was that she wanted people to know that she was the only reason that I had a channel, or that's how she wanted it to sound or feel like, whatever, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what that channel got out of what they were doing. I don't know why they continued to do it. You know, I just kept getting cash apps, and I was like, okay, what do you want me to get? I'll go get cards, I guess. And then it would get super demanding, and it just got to the point where I was like, dude, this is not fun anymore. You know, like, I mean, I appreciate the support, but you're bad mouthing me and putting me down in my own live stream because I didn't pick the right tickets, or I didn't like wait for you to stop lagging and catch up to the live chat. Like, there were so many things that I got bad mouthed in my own live stream because I don't know, I don't understand. But when I finally had enough and I went off on that channel, I lost a lot of subscribers, a lot of support. And it is what it is. People can believe whoever they want to believe. I was here. I had to deal with it. I went through it. I said what needed to be said. In my personal opinion, I think I said the truth. And I would say it again to this day. You know, I spoke my mind, and I'm not going to take it back or apologize for it because I truly believe I never did any, like, I was grateful in the times of anything being sent. I always gave a shout out. I always, would try to show up in their videos and their live streams, and I tried to be as much of a supporter back as I could be. Now, do I have money to send back to them? No, I didn't have money like that. Hell, I just lost my fucking job. But it is what it is. I call that a snake in the grass channel. They weren't supporting me, they were supporting the tickets. Because never once was I able to buy something with the winnings that could benefit me, like pay my bills or buy food for my dog or my cat or myself. No, it was always, well, now you need to go get more tickets. You need to go get the next tickets. Now you got more to play. You got to play with that. That's money to play. This is money for tickets. It's only for tickets. What about fuel to go back and forth to the store to get those tickets? That never came into account. Mad at me because I'm not staying live longer than 2 hours, 3 hours. Like what? I mean, I like being live with you guys. I do. I enjoy being live. Look, we've been live for over 2 hours now. But I'd be like, I want to take a break, and they would get mad at me because I wanted to take a break. Like, I get it. You sent me money for tickets. You'll get tickets in the next live stream. But am I not allowed to eat something? Am I not allowed to use the bathroom? Am I not like I'm supposed to just sit in front of the camera and scratch tickets and run to the store and scratch tickets and run to the store? If I run out of fuel in the car, so effing what? You got money for tickets. Can't pay the electricity. Oh well, you got money for tickets. Like that's how it felt. That's how it felt. And like one day I just finally had enough of being put down on my own channel. Or being told how to run my channel. Like, we're all adults. If you have a suggestion for somebody's channel, by all means, tell them your suggestion, okay? Let them be the judge if they want to use that suggestion to do something or not. But don't get mad at them because they're not doing every little thing that you say. I mean, like, if that's so stupid to try to run somebody else's channel, like micromanage another person's channel. That'd be like me going to Brother Mike and be like, hey man, I want you to start doing this instead of that, because I don't like when you do this. I'd rather you just do this instead. No. It's your channel. You do whatever the hell you want. I can either watch it or not watch it. If I choose not to watch it, that's my choice not to watch. Oh, I know, Brother Mike. I know. I know, Brother Mike. I'm waiting for the email too. I know it's coming. But like, like we're all adults. These are our channels. No, none of us should be out here trying to micromanage anybody else's channel. Like, just because you support channels that I don't support, you're not going to see me going to your page and talking smack and saying, oh, you shouldn't be supporting that channel. No, I keep my mouth shut because I'm a fucking adult. I blocked the channels that I don't support. I did what I had to do on my end to distance myself from those channels. Anyone else can support whoever the hell they want to support. I've gotten emails from people telling me about people supporting that channel that doesn't support me anymore. And I was like, okay, so what? Why should I care? So what if they're supporting their channel? Okay, let them. They're an adult. They can make their own choices. It doesn't bother me one way, shape, or form. Like, so what they were in their live streams talking? I don't care. If I cared, I would have been there to listen. I don't understand the drama. Why do people got to make so much drama out of things? Like, it's like, just show up. Let's have fun. My channel usually is about showing up, having fun, and trying to have a good time. I'll do character voices, scratch tickets, or go in the Pulse Casino, play Winner Winner Ducky Dinner, do freeze-dried candy or fruit or something, or go on an adventure. It's always usually about having fun. And in the chat, we try to be positive and uplifting and not bringing people down. Do we deal with the trolls? Yeah, we kick their asses out the room. That's how we deal with the trolls. And that's why I have my awesome mods, because you guys rock. Y'all handle the trolls like crazy, I love it. Yeah, no, there's 51 million channels on YouTube. There's tons of people that I don't have to deal with the people that I don't like, If I don't support them, that's my choice. I can't tell you who to support. I can voice my opinion to you personally outside of YouTube and let you know what they've done to me and why I don't support them. But you can make your own choice whether or not you support that channel. It doesn't affect me. You're still here supporting my channel, right? You're right here, Brother Mike. Like, just because you support 3 or 4 channels that I don't like doesn't mean you're not right here supporting my channel. So why does it affect me? Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. But yeah, like, I mean, I just don't understand the drama that people are trying to make out of it. That channel and me parted ways. Oh well, it's a done deal. The people that still want to support me are still here, obviously, and I appreciate you guys. The people that don't support me anymore, they chose to choose the other side and go with that other person. And they only want to support that channel now, so that's whatever. I repay the favor. I no longer give my support to said channels. But I still show up to your channel, you know, even though you support people that I don't support. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I think it's hilarious whenever I'm in somebody's chat and I'm chatting, you know, and the people that I blocked can't see me chat. I can't see their chats either, so I don't care. I see them when they, like when they show up. I see everybody telling them hi, you know, whatever, and I just whatever. Okay, I don't give a shit. I can't see their comments. They can't see my comments because I block their asses. And I love it when I hear them say, "Well, how come I can't see Odin comment? I don't understand it." Oh, take the hint, you know? Hey, my coin got you a $15 win today, Brother Mike. That's the blessings coming out because I blessed the shit out of those coins before sending them out. But no, like, I mean, I appreciate the support that I get from you guys. And like the channels that do support me, like you and Sybil and Kat and Amy Mead and all these other cool, like Janice, and like I have a ton of channels that do come in and support me. I do. I don't feel like I am not supported at all. You know, like I don't feel like I'm out here just doing nothing for nothing. I do feel like I've lost a lot of support in the last couple months after said incidents have happened, you know? And it is what it is. It all happened really quick too. Like, and within a week I lost a lot of support. When the first incident happened to like a week from then, I lost so many channels that I don't see anymore in my chat. Period. I haven't seen about 30 or 40 different channels that used to show up in my chat. Some big, some small. We used to have, when I go live, okay, when I go live, I this sucks to say, but I used to have about 40 or 50 people in my live stream. Now I get about 3 to 10. So that's pretty cool, Amy Mead. I've got several coins of different channels that I used to use and show off, you know, but I did coin swaps to those channels, and those channels never show off my coin. I rarely get like tagged in a video or anything like that. I used to tag people in videos and stuff, and I don't know. I realized that a lot of the channels out there were not as supportive as they claim to be, and some of the support, I don't know what it was like. It was like it was meant so that they would get just like the spotlight, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm supporting this channel, ha ha ha, so people can see me supporting that channel. So, I don't know. This sounds weird. My brain's like thinking really stupid, like conspiracy theory types, like thoughts, you know. Like I think some weird stuff sometimes. Like what if like there's 4 or 5 channels out there that are the same person that just creates different channels so that they can make me think that there's multiple people watching my channel. I don't know. Like the same person working 2 different channels. This channel's telling me that this channel's saying this, and this channel's telling me that this channel's saying that. You know, and they're trying to pit me against one of the 2 channels, but it's the same person behind the 2 channels. That's how my brain thinks sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense. It's very weird. But yeah, no, like over the last couple years, I try to show the support to the channels that support me. And I know I'm not the biggest, greatest supporter out there because I don't have all the time in the world. But I mean, like I try. I do. I try to show up. I try to comment. I try to hit the like button. I don't have tons of money, so no, I don't have a ton of memberships to 10 or 15 different channels. And I apologize to those channels that I can't afford to spend $3 to $5 a month extra. I wish I had, 200 bucks exposable income that I could just take and give to people. I really do. I really do wish I could. There's so many channels that have memberships that I wish I could go in there and gift memberships, like Brother Days and Scratching and Brother Mike. You're getting really close. Um, no worries, Brother Mike. But like, I just, I don't know. If I wish I had extra cash to be able to just like gift memberships like you guys do. You guys are so freaking awesome. Like you don't know how blown away I am whenever y'all gift memberships or do super chats and stuff like that. I honestly never thought I would make it to be monetized. I never thought I would make it to have memberships or get super chats because I've seen this in other channels where I'm like, whoa, look at that, they're getting super chats. That's cool. They're getting like people are like doing $2 to say this, like good luck. Oh, that's freaking cool, I never thought that my channel would even get that far, much less actually get people super chatting and gifting memberships and stuff. If I'm being 1000% honest with you, I never thought that would even happen. And the day that I was able to activate my memberships, I still thought, well, look, I could finally activate memberships, but nobody's ever going to gift a membership. And the next thing I know, I had people like Brother Mike dropping gift bombs of like 20 memberships and 5 memberships and 4. Like, it's insane. You guys blow my mind away whenever y'all do stuff like that. Because I personally can't afford to spare 20 gifted memberships or 5 gifted memberships or 1. I've tried, like using extra cash whenever I can to do stuff like that. But running a channel and having extra cash doesn't really. See, Brother Justin, thank you so much. Hey, Amy Me got one. Let's go. It went to somebody in the chat first. Looks like Granite State Scratcher got one. Knit and Stitch Kimberly got one. Miss Graves and Just in Time. That's awesome. Thank you so much, brother. All right, you're getting 5 more entries in the Goodie Box giveaway. Second, I gotta go up the thing. So that puts us at 157 out of 200. Dustin, you now have 26 entries in the Goodie Box giveaway. I'm gonna spin this around so you guys can see this. You now have 26, and we are at 157 out of 200 for the Goodie Box giveaway. Thank you so much, brother. But again, like when I got to like start my membership, I never thought people would do stuff like that. That freaks me out every time. Every time. Every time it happens, I'm just like, wow. Wow, I never thought I would be a channel worthy of getting a gifted membership or getting a super chat or any of that stuff because like what am I doing out here? Like I try to make videos that are fun. I try to be like goofy and stuff like that, but I'm not big or famous or anything like that, Like I'm not wealthy. I'm not doing anything really special. I'm just here with you guys. I'm just having fun, trying to make friends. And I want to grow my channel like this as a family, you know, like we grow bigger and stronger and just have fun the whole way up. And maybe one day I'll be at the level I want to be where I can travel around from state to state, you know, and the views will pay for me to buy it. Oh, excuse me, a piece of property and then build a tiny home. And then give that tiny home and property free of charge to one of my loyal subscribers. You know, that's where I want to get to. I want to, like, I've seen other channels giving away trucks and stuff to their loyal subscribers, and I want to get to that point. I want to be able to give stuff away, give back, you know. But I want the views, I want the channel to be grown to the point where I can do this without, you know, like without relying on my wallet or my like bankroll that doesn't exist. Because, like, I can show you my wallet right now. It's empty. There's nothing there but cards and, like, nothing. There's just, like, business cards and stuff in there for people that I could possibly call on for certain jobs or whatever. But one day we're going to get there to where my channel is going to be big enough to where I'm going to get enough views to pay for giving somebody a life-changing. I don't have monthly memberships to give out on my channel. Amy Me. I was told that you could do it from a computer, but I cannot. I have logged on to from my laptop, you know, and tried going live to try to gift out memberships, and I don't have the ability to gift out free memberships or anything like that. YouTube hates me. That's all I could come up with. YouTube just effing hates me. I was told way before I got monetized that once, like, creators were allowed so many memberships to give out every month. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I've never had that ability. Never had that ability. No worries, brother Mike. I'm actually about to end the live stream. We've been live for 2.5 hours, and I don't want to rant anymore about this subject. It's kind of a sore subject. um, we've talked enough about it. We've talked enough about it. I think I'm gonna do a blessings and in the live stream. Thank you again, Dustin, for yeah. No worries, brother Mike. Thank you again, Dustin, for gifting those 5 memberships. And congratulations, Amy Mead, for getting one of them. The other 4 channels, I don't. I know Granite State Scratcher. That's the only channel that I know. The other 3, I don't know those channels, unfortunately. I've never seen them in the chat. I've never seen them chatting in the chat before. But all right, let's do a blessings and then we'll say goodbye. It's time for me to figure out what I'm going to eat for supper tonight anyway. You've seen all of them in my chat in the live streams? I don't remember seeing any of those last 3 in my chat. I've seen Granite State Scratcher before. Blessings be to you and to me. And other channels. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them in my channel. Welcome in. Apparently, Dustin, you gifted this person a membership on somebody else's channel. And they ended up on my channel somehow. Oh. That's Granite State Scratcher. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense then. That's what you meant. That's what you meant. Okay. I was like, how did you come into my channel from getting a gifted membership of somebody else's channel? Welcome in, Granite State Scratcher. I've seen you in here on the other channel, on the other account. I've seen you in the chat before on the Granite State Scratcher channel account. That's funny. That's funny. I was just like, some random person just come in and said, thanks, Dustin, for a gifted membership. I thought you got gifted a membership to somebody else's channel. Like, Dustin gifted a membership to somebody else's channel, because, I mean, I'm sure he does. I thought maybe he was just like some random person that followed him here somehow to my channel. Like, oh, he's in Odin's channel. Let me go tell him thank you for gifting me a membership to... I don't know. My brain's weird. That's funny. That is funny. Because I would have never put Granite State Scratcher and MMO Pug together as the same person. I would have never. Maybe if I would have like got my Sherlock Holmes mind on, I would have deduced it. There's Watson deducing things over here. But I would have never put the two together, Granite. I would have never put the two together. That's hilarious to me. That is super hilarious to me. But congratulations on getting gifted a membership on the other channel. On the other account, not the other channel, on your other account. I was literally saying though, like your other account is the only channel that I've seen in my chat before. I was like, yeah, I know Granite State Scratcher. I know that one. The other three channels, the Miss Graves, Just in Time, and Knit and Stitch, never seen them in my chat before. Never. I'm grateful for their support. Obviously, they support my channel. They're subscribers. You have to be a subscriber to get gifted a membership. So I'm grateful for their support, but you, Granite, are the only one that I've ever seen in my chat. So I'm glad that you got a gifted membership, because I've seen you actually chatting in my chat before. I'm always a lot happier when the gifted memberships go to people that are actually that actually show up in the chat from time to time. Welcome in, Catbird. I'm talking about Granite State Scratcher. He's actually under MMO Pug right now. But I always like when the gifted memberships go to people that actually show up from time to time and actually talk in the chat, or in the chat. Like, it went to Amy Mead. She was the first one to get one. She was actually in the chat talking at the time. That was awesome that it went to you first, and then it picked 4 other people that weren't in the chat. That's how it should be. I wish it would do that every single time. Any gifted membership should go to people that are in the chat talking first and foremost, and then to other subscribers afterwards. And I apologize if that pisses people off to hear me say that way, but there you go, Granite. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. But no, that's how it should be. It should go to people in the chat first. If there are 5 people chatting and 5 gifted memberships go, and let's say 3 people in the chat don't have a gifted don't have a membership, those 3 people in the chat should get a gifted membership first, and then the other 2 should go to other subscribers. I do not like how it randomly just gives out memberships to just random subscribers that never show up, never ever comment, never, You know, they're subscribed, which is great. I appreciate that. But they don't show up and comment. They don't interact with the chat, nothing like that. I like it when the gifted memberships go to the people that do interact with the chat, do support my channel to the point where they show up and talk, and like I'm not just wondering, well, who was that person? Yeah, right, Dustin. We could rewind the freaking video, like you can see how excited I got whenever she got it first. Like we could rewind the video. I am so happy that Amy Me got one before it just started giving it out. Now I'm grateful that Granite State Scratcher got one too. Again, I've seen Granite in my chat before. So that made me happy too that I've seen that someone else that actually shows up and talks got one. And I'm glad that the other three people got one too. Okay, like I'm not mad that they got one. I hope it doesn't come off that way. Like I'm not upset that those people got a gifted membership. I get more happy when it goes to the people that are more active and showing up in the chat first. Gotcha, Catbird. I don't support those channels. No offense, no offense, but yeah. I'll never get gifted a membership to either one of those channels. My personal opinion, those are snakes in the grass. But it's just me. It's just me. You can make your own choices. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now. We've been live for 2.5 hours, a little over 2.5 hours. Bad Bass is apparently doing a pop-up live. So hope you all have a blessed day. As always, blessings be to you and to me. And I'll catch you next time, peeps. Stay blessed.